morning light, shots are ticking through the night. Moji's got that golden sight, making profits left and right. Candlesticks, the dance we know, green and red like disco flow. Trading all day, don't let go, cash now wave and let it show. Success is calling, don't be late. With Moji we calibrate, stack that cash like we've got faith. In the market we'll create. Buy low, sell high, that's the creed. Day by day we feel the need. Victory is guaranteed when you follow Moji's lead. Tick-tock on the trading clock, price jumps higher, don't be shocked. Moji rolling round the block, riches knocking, this is wrong. Success is calling, don't be late. With Moji we calibrate, stack that cash like we've got faith. In the market we'll create. Buy low, sell high, that's the creed. Day by day we feel the need. Victory is guaranteed when you follow Moji's lead.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another stream. Welcome to the most honest and boring live trading show on YouTube. My name is Mo G. I trade futures. I am a dad of identical triplets, as you can see behind me over there. Martial artist as well. And let's see what the process gives us today. I put a post out today on X. So just a little recap. There was no live yesterday because I had things to do, meaning doctor's appointments, so on and so forth. Everything's all good. And in the evening, in the afternoon around 2 p.m., I took a combine trade at around 2:15 or something, and I hit big on that trade, and then at around 10 o'clock, maybe yesterday, I took another trade and I passed a 150k combine. It took me about maybe 5 days. 5 days. Excuse me. Let me correct myself. It took me I started the account September 11th and I finished it late last night, so the 18th. So that's about 7 days worth. However, I did not enter a trade for all 7 days. I only had 5 total trading days that counted. So that just goes to show me that the process that I'm using in my funded account, also my combine, is showing results. I use the combine as a forward testing tool for sizing. That's basically it. I use it for a forward testing tool for sizing. Like, hey, if I put more size, does my process still hold up based on the brackets I've had? And for this particular one, it did. Now remember, every entry is a risk. Every single entry is a risk. And all the process does is allows me to answer one question and one question only. Is this a time or place I want to put risk on the table? That's all. Every signal you'll see on this and any other chart, again, comes with risk. Doesn't always work. But if your ability to learn the charts and read the context of the market are getting better, you'll see that you will put your risk in better spots, and hopefully that turns into some larger green days and smaller red days. Other than that, it's gonna be a waiting day. So we are in brand new territory. This is actually we hit an all-time high again. Let me just do a double check this before I say anything else. Yep, we're at all-time highs right now. So that's gonna make it a little trickier to trade up here. We do have tools that give us some context, but remember we are all-time highs. So just keep that in mind when you're trading. Last night we absolutely exploded after FOMC. We did fill the gap yesterday before the news. So we have more information to go on. And we are extremely bullish, obviously. And if you notice the dashboards here for this is for London market, you notice the session control says bullish, the price action says retracement, and that's the other dashboard there says bearish statement, but you can see by the numbers it totally blew past that. So this is going to be an interesting day to sit and watch, because let's see if the bulls want to continue pushing price higher, or do the bears finally come in and give us new data to trade off of. We are now open. We have a Gabby button for a short. TPOs are off. So what do we have now? We have mixed. TPOs off. Let's wait 5 minutes. Let's see what the session control wants to say. So I have my cat here. She's my trading buddy, and she's not. I'm standing today because I don't feel like sitting. And you can see we opened with a push down, and we just came back with a huge push back up. We have. So what am I getting, right? Let me just tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a bunch of mixed signals. Session control is saying bullish, price action is saying retracement. The bearish statement is totally been broken. We have a bearish money zone, which is that red box you see on top. We have the trigger candle saying short long, which I don't like to see, by the way. We have the that bottom row is the, I forgot what it's called, something line for the strict candles. It went from bearish right to bullish, and so we're just all over the place. And when everything's all over the place, you just wait. It's only been 3 minutes. So just so you know, I have no direction right now. Just so everybody's aware. I don't have a direction picked out, and I don't have any confirmations of a direction. So I'm just like everybody else, just watching and waiting. Session control is starting to flip back and forth between bearish and bullish. It's too loud. Okay. This might be another boring day, just so you know. What makes me think it's going to be a boring day is because when everything looks good, nothing looks good. Yeah. Looking like the Bulls want to see if they can take a little control. Flip that over. That'd be nice. They stay above there. That could be nice. What's the ATR? ATR is 13. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Okay. Bullish, bullish. There we go. We got a match. Boom. That's what I was waiting for. Now we have a direction. Now we are ready to enter. And I wanted to get, let's get back to 675 before I do another, before I get into an entry. That's what I wanted to see. Very nice. Very nice. And let's go in here. I'm in long. See if this was the right time to get in or not. Yep. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's one loser. Price came back. Nope. All right. It ain't a good day to trade for me. We flipped again. Oh well. Okay, well, looks like that one is done. All right, what do we got? We got a mix, bearish, bullish. Mix of bearish and bullish. We cannot get above the there. So that is bearish. No, Adam is my mentor. Ooh, wow. Very volatile. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm just in a long here. Just really concentrating to make sure I see where my levels are. I'm gonna lock in some profit here. How much is that? Yeah, I'm gonna lock into here, which is what, 748. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in a profit there. And I'm out. But guess what? I am green on the day. I am locking this sucker out. Let's go. Whew. All right, that today wasn't a very good process day because I told you in the beginning it was a little mixed signally where the dashboard wasn't really saying much, and then the session control flipped back and forth. So I took more losses than I wanted to. I took 6 trades total. Um, I was, let me see if I can, one, and does this tell me? Yeah. So I was on the 6 trades, I was 50-50, but this last one, I caught enough points to wipe away. Not only did I wipe away whatever losses, but I was able to get a nice green profit, and I'm stopping because I could feel myself with the nerves going a little crazy because I couldn't hold on a second. Yeah, so all right, let me just compose myself a little bit. This is really honest and true trading. So I took 6 trades, which is just at my high. And the trades I took were based on the session controls. However, once I saw what the market could not do, then I went for the long. I took it. This is the trade here. This flip from here to here. I was in this long. I wrote it up as high as I could. I locked in 60 points and it came back. I don't care because I am done for the day. I'm not done because I'm green. I'm done because I know I'm not going to make smart decisions because of the other trades. It hit my full stop one too many times. So because of that, I'm like, all right, whatever this trade gives me, it gives me. Once I put it to break even, I let it run. It hit a goal point. I moved up my stop. I took what I wanted, and that's it. I am now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so not too shabby. Not too shabby for day trade. That was on a funded account too. To be honest, I don't care about green day streaks. It's more about what is I able to follow the process. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of the session, it was a little hard because I couldn't get a gauge on the market. But once it showed me a couple things. First, it showed me where it had to break through for the longs. Then it had to show me where it wanted to stop for the bulls to get into it, right? Because as you know, overnight, price just kept going up and up. So you know what New York wants to do. It wants to bring it down to where it's a nice level, so they can continue the move. And this move may continue. I really don't care because I am done. So overall, for this trading day last night, I was able to pass another account. I'm not activating that account yet. That one's just in the background for now. Today, I was able to trade. I took 6 trades, more than I wanted to. However, the last one is the one that actually worked out the way I thought it would. All my trades were able to give me some points, but they just came back on me, and I like to let my trades run, so that's why my win rate won't be as high. I don't take a TP1 anymore. Because if things match up like they do today, I kind of like to let it run because that's just maximizing profit. However, if I do see prices kind of like jumping, I will go to break even pretty quickly. Other than that, like overall, if I had to grade how I did on my process, I'll give myself a 70%. I did follow it. However, I didn't like the shorts. Like I took a short, but I didn't like it because I didn't feel like this market shorts were valid. So I just allowed price to pull back. Even though the dashboard says short, once this switched and it couldn't even get close to anywhere near the market math, and you can, if you're in the mentorship, you see what's on the screen. Once it clipped off of that, that was a good opportunity to take along. I took it, and I didn't take it there, but once I saw that, and then I saw it not be able to go back to it, that's when I was able to take the long, took the trigger, took the buy sign, and off it went. Yeah, it's going to continue to go. It might, you might get some traffic here. It'll eventually break through and be even further. But for me, thank you so much. I am done for today. So I'm actually going to take a little break from the charts. I'm going to walk away because this is real honest, right? This is real honest trading. I just hit a massive trade for me, right? I hit a massive trade. And I'm going to give you the numbers right now. So get ready. I was down as much as 1,000. And the last trade gave me about 25-ish hundred on the trade. So you can do the math. What kind of profit I have. And because of that, that's an emotional thing, right? Because it's emotional here. Even though I'm following the process, it's still some emotion. So what I've learned, once I hit a massive trade like that, I've locked out for the day. My profit's set. Now I'm going to take a break, and I will be right back in about 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. See, I told you, price made a new high. That's perfectly fine. I'm actually gonna minimize that chart. So why am I saying if it's perfectly fine, right? Let's do a little recap of my mindset, the process, and everything. So when the day started, the chart did not make sense to me when I first came on the chart. It said a bearish statement, but we blew right past it. Okay. The session control was flip-flopping, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Okay. I was actually, my first trade was a winner. And then my next the next two after that were full stop losers. The third one, so that's three, right? Number four was a break even. So let me see. There's two losers. There's three losers. One, two, three. Yeah, the break even counts as a loser because of the fees. Then I hit one for, I want to say 25 points, and then a second one, the last one, for 60 points. So when you add all that up, it came out to a positive green. But that right there, the fact that I had to learn my lesson 3 times in order to get one right, that takes an emotional toll, right? I'm not going to get it right off the bat. But once I saw it, because I heard somebody say the other day, like, you know, don't be afraid of your losers because they're actually teaching you something on how the market will be that day, right? When I first started out, I took a short because of, see, the money zone is there and everything, right? But the way price was moving, it didn't, like it would go 15 points and then back up 15 points. So I didn't like that price action, especially on shorts. So then I wiped the shorts out of my mind. I was like, let me look long, because at the time the session control was bullish, but the price action was bearish. Again, another sign I didn't really focus in now that I'm reflecting. Same thing, when you took the longs, it went all the way. It could go up 20 points and drop back down 20, 25 points. So that was around here. If you look at it, like here, you see this? Like, see how this, if you would have taken the short here, it came right back and took me out. This was one of the ones that took me out. Okay, then I was looking for a long. I got here, right? Because I needed more confirmation, because I got a couple points and then it came and took me out again, right? So when I saw price action like that, then I stopped and I waited. I was like, okay, you know what? This sucker is really, it came down and then it tried to break this. It couldn't do it. It took a bigger dip. By the way, this is why I was so quiet, because I was actually looking at this. And then I was like, this took a bigger dip and it couldn't break it. And then it took another one, and then all of a sudden it broke, right? I didn't know that was going to happen. But just by being patient, looking and seeing what my tools were saying, what my chart was saying, I was like, you know what? I think this along here would work, because we had a new 4 hour, and just before the new 4 hour, we saw that price was picking up to the bullish side, and then I was willing to take it. And then once I took it, I moved it up to where I believed I would be safe, which was about here, just inside this box. It peaked and then it came down, and now it's doing its thing, but I don't care about that, because I did my job. I followed the process. I locked in profit, and it just so happens at the end of the day, I ended up with a green day. So I'll take that, lock it out, forget about today, and see if tomorrow brings anything. And that's basically my trading day. Like, my trading day is done for the day. I don't, I, can care less what the market does from now until tomorrow at 9:20. And to me, that's freeing. I don't give a crap if it goes to the moon and then comes back down. I don't care. I just read what's on the chart. Where can I jump in? And that's it. If you look at my if you follow me on X at Moji Trades, you can see I posted today that, you know, I only need to answer one question. Is this the right time and place to enter a trade? And my process is what allows me to answer that question and then execute. I finally understand it after years of trading. Because that buy sign could have failed. The sell, all of these signs could have failed, right? But am I reading in my process? Is it telling me that, okay, you know what? Longs are good. Check. How's the probability for a long? Okay, it's changing. Okay, perfect. Now I go to my entry protocol. Is this the right time to go in? That's where sometimes I mess up, by the way. When I read the other stuff right, I get impatient about the timing of entering the move. Not because my timing's wrong, it's because I get excited because I can kind of feel out what the price action is trying to do with the market. But look, very nice. Go to here, sweet. I'm okay. Give me my green give me my profit, and I'm walking away for today. So I'm finished for today. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but it's 10:30. I'm done trading for the day. Thank you so much for watching and, you know, watching my process. You basically, on this channel, you're seeing exactly how I use the tools that I've learned how to use from TWA and Adam. Adam is my mentor. I've been with them, I want to say, going on 4. I don't know, maybe 3.5, 4 years, give or take, you know. But it hasn't been until this summer all the forward testing and the lessons are starting to kick in on how I'm trading. So it took me 3 years, 3.5 years for it to finally make sense. Not how to enter and exit and not the how-tos. I'm not talking about the how-tos. The how-tos is maybe 6 months to a year, depending on if you know things or not. That how-tos is like basic. I'm talking about the growing of the mindset and the emotions around it, and not getting too high, not getting too low, and understanding that, you know, like, you try to hold the trade as long as possible. And the more you do, the better you get at it, you know, the more you'll see setups. Now price is starting to take off. That's good. So congratulations everybody in the long. Very good trade. Hopefully everyone enjoyed this. I know it could be boring at times. I know I'm going to be quiet, but, you know, you're just getting a sneak peek into how I trade. If you want real live call signals from our lead and most profitable traders, please check them out in the TWA Discord. They can give you live areas where to trade off of, signals, and any indicator assistance that you need. So thank you everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Also for the live, right? You always want to check the live channel inside the TWA Discord, or you can subscribe to Trade, Travel, and Thrive, where I go live almost every day. But you also see what I do for with my trading profits, right? Either I travel, I use it to build a portfolio, I don't show the portfolio because I don't want to give false financial advice to anybody. So I don't show that one too much. But you do see like what I do to keep myself in top mental condition as possible um, through workouts, travel, and just having a good time. So, everyone, take care. You have a great Thursday, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.